tonight is the Detroit Lions' final preseason game at Ford Field. They're taking on the Cleveland Browns, and Baker Mayfield will get to start tonight. We back, Motor City Sports Talk, preview Browns-Lions. Really, nothing major significant that's significant to talk about as far as on the starter front. But the significant part about this game is, maybe getting the potential to see a great quarterback in Baker Mayfield play. He'll probably be going up against second stringers as well tonight. And the Cleveland Browns is a team that went 0-16. Detroit just couldn't have 0-16. Cleveland Browns had to come up and try to snatch that, and they did. They up there in the record books with us, but they made some additions. Baker Mayfield, number one in the draft. Jarvis Landry coming from Miami, paying him big money. Josh Gordon is coming back. I don't think he's gonna play today. Still trying to get him back after rehab, and I always thought they had a solid secondary. Defense and secondary. Bringing in a Denzel guy from Ohio State. They got a few guys on that side of the ball, but nothing that's going to be really pertaining to the impact of our starters coming week one. You won't see the starters play. You might see some linemen play, some tight ends play, a couple D linemen play like that. You might see that, more offensive linemen than D linemen, I believe. Right now, if I was the Lions, I really wouldn't play any of the starters, especially the veterans, maybe a couple snaps for the young guys. But the reason I say that is because you made it through preseason, healthy. A lot of scares from LeGarrette Blount with cramps, I heard. Marvin Jones had a scare early in camp. You had Luke Wilson is coming back from an injury. TJ Lang is trying to bounce back from an injury. So you've been blessed not to have a major injury to any of your key guys, and you just sit them out tonight. But roster battles, man. Michael Robertson could be on the bubble, the tight end from Atlanta. Hakeem Valles, who should make the team, even if it means cutting Michael Roberts, he should make the team. He should be the starting tight end if Luke Wilson doesn't get healthy and get back in the mix. He just is he more ahead on the playbook than Luke Wilson is mentally and physically at this point. Well, at least physically. And you got Brandon Powell, he make the team. You could probably see a lot of Amir Abdullah tonight. You're going to see you might see a Nevin Lawson out there tonight. You're going to see a lot of Tease Tabor out there tonight, a lot of Deshaun Shedd out there tonight. You're going to see a lot of the young guys. I wouldn't expect to see Kennard, Jones. You might see a little bit of Davis tonight, but, you just count your chickens and be happy that you didn't get a significant injury in preseason. You see a lot of young guys playing tonight, and who going to make the roster? This could be an everlasting impression and a life changer for somebody. You ball out and you might make the roster. If not, you might be on the bubble and your bubble might burst. You might be off the roster. You might be on the practice team. So I know a lot of people was talking up Chase Billingsley, seeing if he can potentially replace Golden Tate. A lot of people doing hypotheticals, doing Golden Tate and a potential Khalil Mack deal. But, this could be the last time you see Amir Abdullah in the Lions uniform. God willing, that's the scenario. And they either could trade him or get him up out of here. But from the Cleveland Browns aspect, just trying to see where Baker Mayfield at. He won't start. Tyrod Taylor, they're going to ease him right on in because the reason one major reason they're going to ease him in, say Hugh Jackson can have a little bit more extension. On 16 and still keeping his job. That's why a lot of people don't want to take that Cleveland job. It's a tough job, real tough job. It's just, the risk is high. Once you bomb in Cleveland, go 0-16, you may never get another coaching job again, head coaching job. But the reward, if you're able to pull the Cleveland Browns, out of this plane going, whatever this is. If you're able to pull the Cleveland Browns out of the depths of Loserville, you're gonna be rocking on cloud nine. You're gonna be the toast of the NFL. Same thing for the Detroit Lions, dealing with that same situation. If you hit, the reward is going to be great. You'll be able to get a job anywhere, in the NFL and prosper there, and you'll be royalty in those select cities, for a lifetime. You probably won't have to pay for a meal or nothing if you bring a Super Bowl to the Browns or the Lions. But tonight, it ain't no dress rehearsal. It's just seeing who's going to make the roster and get an opportunity to see Baker Mayfield slinking and see if he the real deal Holyfield or not. Outside on not, but we'll see, man. We'll see. I'm just not enamored. I'm not impressed with his quarterback ability. But, he looked pretty good so far. He won't be tested against the ones tonight, but like I said, it's a good game. You ain't got nothing to do tonight. Ride down to Ford Field. I heard the Aretha Franklin thing might intertwine with some of the Lions traffic tonight. Be safe. Enjoy the game. And then, week 1, we at the crib versus the Jets. And, Sam Darnold will start. If you haven't seen my video, make sure you check it out. And it's the last video I dropped. But don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all links in the description. Also, if you want to email me about a business opportunity or a collaboration, my email is there for that as well. If you have a video request, you can DM me on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I'll try to get back to you my earliest convenience. Twitter is the best outlet, I believe, to do that as well. And I appreciate everybody. Continue to share the videos. Share. Share them with somebody. Share them on Facebook in the Football Lions group, whatever it may be. Definitely appreciate you guys for rocking out with us. One time for the one time. We out.